Good morning, everybody. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm at Assateague, and I'm just waking up, and I want to show you, I slept very comfortably last night. I want to show you my setup, and yeah, just want to show you my setup in here. First of all, there's my view, waking up to the beautiful water. So I always sleep with my keys on my wrist. That's why I use this hairband. Can't really see it. Okay, here it is. So I always sleep with my keys on my wrist, and last night I did sleep in long sleeves. So you just tuck the keys into the sleeve. But that way, if there's an emergency, I have my keys on me. I don't have to think about where they are in the car, or if it's dark, I can't see them. And I wear glasses, so it would be hard to find my glasses and then the keys really quickly. Speaking of my glasses, I always put them here in the back seat so that I can find them. Same with my headlamp. It goes on the headrest of the back seat, so I can, even in the dark, I can reach for the seat and I know exactly where they are. And then I also always sleep with my Camel right next to me because I do get thirsty. Plus it has my valuables in it. And my Lucy light that I use for reading at night. I was reading a book last night, but got sleepy. Now the rest of this is very messy, but it's still very organized. Most of the stuff that I brought is in the front seat. It's a jumbled mess. But my kitchen is still back here, right next to me. This is behind the 1/3 seat. My kitchen stays there, and my cooler is under this, under my comforter. I didn't need my comforter last night. It was so warm. I have a Coleman sleeping bag, and brought the comforter in case it was cold, and it was not cold, so I had to take it off. I actually got really hot. Under my sleeping bag is my camp pad that I got from Walmart, and then my sleeping bag obviously goes on top of that, and my pillow, and if I need to pee, I have my pee jar right here. What else can I show you? So this is my dry goods food, stuff that doesn't need to be refrigerated. I brought a lot of food this weekend. It's just, I was only here 2 days, but I didn't eat much of it. I got pizza instead. But I brought a beach chair, a beach umbrella, my camp chair, just a whole bunch of extra stuff for comfort because I knew I had room in the car. These are the shades for my windows that I didn't use last night. And then my clothing is here in my suitcase. More shades. I brought the tent for the back of my car, which I didn't use because it was raining. If it had been warmer, I would have put this up so I would have had some airflow. It actually turned out perfect. It's the perfect temperature in the car for sleeping in just my sleeping bag. And yeah, I slept really well, except for the fact that my Honda CR-V is on that slight slant, and it's too much of a slant. I want to be flatter. But other than that, I mean, I fit exactly in the 3/4 seat space. When that 3/4 seat is down, my pillow is all the way up on top of my pee bottle and behind my driver's seat. And my feet barely touch the hatchback, so I fit perfectly. And there's the view. Someone just started up their generator. Someone next to me. And unfortunately, it's already raining. All the drops on the wind. I was gonna say windshield. It's not the windshield, back window. Yeah, it looks like my neighbor is getting ready to go somewhere. When I get into the car at night, if it's cold, I run it for a while and I run the heat on full blast and heat it up. And then I could crawl from the front seat to the back sleeping area, but I choose not to. I usually will just open the door really quickly and hop in. But of course I have shoes on. And so I usually take my shoes off and pop them on top of my cooler. And the socks I just peel off and then put them under my sleeping bag. I also normally then put on dry socks if it's cold. But last night wasn't cold, so I just shoved my bare feet into my sleeping bag and I was fine. I get so comfortable, I don't want to get out of bed, just like at home. Don't want to do anything except lie here in comfort. Feels good. Can you hear the sound of the rain? So it looks like there's a break in the rain. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And one of the things that I also do is I sleep with my clothing. So if I wear shorts and a t-shirt to bed, but I normally would wear long sleeves during the day, let's say, I sleep with the long sleeve pants and long sleeve shirt and my pants in my sleeping bag, and that way they're warm in the morning instead of cold when I put them on. Here come the horses this morning. Never without them in this campground. They look like they're coming this way, so I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and avoid them, actually. I don't like to get too close. And they don't walk anywhere. They run everywhere. Bring the headlamp into the toilet because it's dark in here, even though it was light outside. There are no lights in here. So here, turn on my headlamp. There we go. This thing's gonna fire up or not. Super breezy out here. So I have the front windows cracked because I'm gonna make coffee in here. It's just too windy outside. So we're gonna attempt this for the first time. I do not recommend this at home. I don't even know if this is gonna be tall enough for the coffee maker. Turn on the gas a little, light it, yeah. And then to make coffee fast, turn on the gas a lot. I can smell the propane in here. Ugh. I think I'm gonna open up more windows. Something else I wanted to mention to you, when I bring goodies like popcorn or chips or anything in a bag, it usually has air in it. I open the bag and I get all the air out so it's smaller. Like this is, other than I opened it, I haven't eaten any of it. And then I put a couple of clothespins on it they work just as well as chip clips, but they're a lot less expensive. And I bring multiple, and not only do they keep the bag sealed more, I think, but if I need another chip, I just move this one over and another chip. If I need another clothespin chip clip, I move that one over and I have an extra. I think I got 50 clothespins for $1, something like that at the dollar store. And it smells so good in here, guys. My coffee's perking away. My windows are fogging with the steam of the coffee, and it smells like French vanilla chocolate coffee in here. I'm loving this. My coffee is done, and it smells wonderful in here. So this cup of coffee is for Jim. Check out his YouTube channel called Rivers and Coffee. He lives in Michigan and goes kayaking in the most unusual weather, but it's a very peaceful YouTube channel. And so Jim, here's to you. Peace. Ladies, recommend if you are traveling with a fifth wheel or RV with your husband that you learn everything that you need to do in order to be able to do it yourself. What if he has the flu one day? What if he's broken his arm or his leg? What if he's in the hospital? You wouldn't be able to move your vehicle. You'd have to leave your vehicle, your trailer behind, and just drive your tow car, but you'd have to pay for the campground, or, you know, maybe they don't have availability and you can't stay. Learn everything that your husband knows how to do with your RV or camper or fifth wheel or trailer. Geese in front of my campsite. And we're back to the lovely rain and the pitter-patter of it on the roof, which I'm enjoying thoroughly, drinking my coffee and reading my book. I'm running my car to charge my phone, and the horses are right outside of my window. I was just about to go to the bathroom. You're supposed to stay 40 feet away, which is like a bus length. But I know that they kick and they bite and they charge, and I'm just a little intimidated getting out of my car right now. But they're so pretty and graceful and lovely and natural. And this one is right across the street from me where I need to walk to go to the bathroom. A place called Ferry's Landing, which is right down the street from the campground. Sorry for the wind noise. And it's a very small parking lot, probably like 12 cars tops. water's coming up above the usual water line, and this little naturalist shack is actually in water. Storm surge, and yes, it's been raining, but it hasn't been really hard rain, so this is kind of interesting. Called Life of the Forest. They have 3 hiking trails: Life of the Forest, Life of the Dunes, and Life of the Marshes. Life of the Marshes is over a very long boardwalk, very long walk, several miles I believe. Life of the Forest is pretty short, and Life of the Dunes is relatively short loop, but it's in really loose sand, so it's really hard to hike. Even though it's only 62 degrees, it's very windy and very chilly, so I'm wearing my jacket. We're off to a crab house for lunch. nice food. I recommend. Let's go to the visitor center and check it out. This is so frustrating. It's not supposed to be raining right now. I'm looking at the Climb app, and it's a radar, and there's no rain around me, and yet look at what it's doing. Rain. I was gonna take a walk over the bridge, but I'll get soaking wet. So, nix that. I guess there's nothing left but to go home.
There's a stock market in Brussels, and if you were over in Aachen, you'd want to know what was happening.
Is the hearing above our hearing range. Dog whistles and bats are
Supporting Delaware Public Media, Dover Motor Speedway welcomes Big Bounce America.